Breaking news now at 11. Indianapolis Metro Police shot and killed a suspect on the south side tonight. It happened after police say the suspect was holding a woman hostage in a semi. All of this unfolding in a McDonald's parking lot. This marks the 17th police shooting in Indianapolis this year. We just got new information from Metro Police moments ago. CBS 4's Michael Van Scoik is live there at the scene at 465 and I-69.
Yeah, well, police are still very busy out here this evening, as I'm sure they have quite a bit to do in the rest of their investigation into that 17th officer involved. Now, we told you earlier in the evening that police responded to a welfare check call. When they got here, they heard screaming coming from a semi-truck cabin. When they approached that semi, they spoke with a person, a man inside that truck, who then came to the front of the truck, put back a curtain in the cabin of the truck, then came forward into the front of the truck, where he sat there for a little bit talking to police. Eventually, police say that person then went back to the cabin of the truck, where they continued to hear screaming coming back from the cabin of a woman. Now, police say they made several announcements to get everyone in the semi outside of that vehicle. Officers opened the door of the truck, started trying to talk with the man. Police say the officer even identified himself as a lieutenant. They say they continued to hear screaming for a few minutes from that woman. Now, police say the man told them he had a knife to the woman's neck. She even said she was bleeding out. Now, the officer inched forward into the truck so he could talk with the man, again trying to issue a few more orders. When they went in, they saw the man was then on top of the woman. Shortly after, police say an officer took action and fired his weapon. Take a listen to what police have to say.
Eventually, the officer took a position inside of the semi-truck, gave the individual orders once again. You can briefly see on the body cam the individual on top of the woman in the back of the car. A shot was fired by the officer. The suspect was deceased inside the cab of the truck.
Now, as we've been reporting, this is the 17th officer-involved shooting of the year, the 13th since August. Now, police are obviously very concerned about this trend. They had a lot to share about that as well tonight, too. Take a listen to what Assistant Chief Bailey had to say.
What happened is going to be with that officer for the rest of their lives. There's nothing you can do about it. I think sometimes people believe that we're robots, that we don't have feelings, or that we don't care that much. They very much care. The reason why they put on this uniform every day is because they care.
Now, police reiterated multiple times that they feel they helped save a woman's life tonight during this incident. They say she received medical attention. She was then transported to the homicide office, where police are taking statements from her at this time. Of course, right now, they're not looking for anyone. They also say that one officer that fired that shot is on leave, which is a part of the department's policy. Now, we've reported in the past that the department is looking into an outside consultant after some of the growing concerns about the recent violence here in the city and these number of officer-involved shootings. I asked the department about that. They say that is something they are still actively working on, which will ultimately be up to Chief Taylor. For now, those are the details we have. We'll provide any more updates as soon as we may get them. On the south side, Michael Van Scoik.
All right, Michael, thank you for that update from the south side. As we said, this is the 17th police-involved shooting in Indianapolis this year. The majority of them have happened just in the last few months. It is a growing trend in our city, as you can see by these statistics. Last year, there were 10 of these incidents in the entire year, 13 in 2021, 7 in 2020. Right now, IMPD leaders, as Michael said, are searching for a researcher to do an analysis into the increase of these incidents. You can find that story and all of our coverage in these investigations at CBS4Indy.com.